That shot off the mark. Murray with the defensive effort. MP, that's for two. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Nigga!
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Monk. George is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's MP in at point. And for the Pistons, we've got Cunningham. Robinson is out there with Thompson. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Pistons start out with the ball. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Now here's Thompson. No good from outside. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach Joe. Going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Shot clock at 6. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's LeVert. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Terrell misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. Cunningham looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 6.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Terrell's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Shots good by Terrell.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Cunningham against MP. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Wasted no time on that one.
How about Monk with the handle and the quick first step?
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. Pass to Duran. Now Cunningham. And the Pistons another 3.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like brought his A game.
Here's MP. Cunningham with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Cunningham. Last outing we saw him pour in 22. Duran the pass to Robinson. And Duran slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Cunningham against MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Cunningham passes to Robinson. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Murray sets a screen for MP. Pass to Murray. Duran pulls it in. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Eubanks the pass to MP. That's good on the jump shot. Terrell's got 12 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Over in the corner, Cunningham buries it from three-point range. He's got 15.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
George with the screen on Cunningham. And George with the stuff.
I see you still getting up, PG. Now, don't sleep on his hops.
Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Cleveland. Outside Robinson. Here's Cunningham. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Hey, Kevin. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They haven't been shy about looking to add another proven scorer to their roster, and pulling the trigger on a Zach LaVine deal gives them the precise type of scorer they hope will round out their offense. LaVine has shown time and time again that he will always be a factor on the offensive end.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now, here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet. Over Monk. LeVert with a terrific move and the bucket.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
George with the screen on Cunningham. The tray. That's good for George on the assist by MP. George has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And here is Robinson after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by MP. 5 to shoot. Basket counts. He's got 17.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And quickly in for Asar Thompson. Sharch is checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for George. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Fires for 3, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
DeRozan with a screen for MP. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the...
Deciding to change it up. MP looking around. MP going in strong.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Rockets. We've got Duncan Robinson. Mitchell Robinson out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's quickly in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 62 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ballgame.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And here's MP for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Free throw good, MP. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And he makes all three.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to quickly. Now, here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Back to quickly for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray is screen on quickly. Here's MP. Outside for George. Schroeder outside. Fires top of the key. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pistons leading by 3. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Pass to quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. MP, no good. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Duran, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And a change for Sacramento. Eubanks is checked in. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Terrell. He's got 19. Over quickly. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Duran, the pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. No good there. Nice D from DeRozan. George dishes to DeRozan. Now MP. Takes the 13-footer, hits the front of the rim and out.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Nice D from DeRozan.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
MP, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Robinson kicks to quickly. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. And again, Cunningham missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
MP outside. Murray is screen on quickly. Terrell, another miss by MP.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Karis LeVert check in for Detroit. The Kings also at the sub. Monks checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Kings trail by 7. MP outside. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is so smooth in that two-man game. That's a nice play.
Here is Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on MP. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Inside, MP gets it.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham outside. Monk against LeVert. Robinson up top. Thompson outside. Lock at 6. Pass to LeVert. Over Monk. And it's LeVert missing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Teardrop shot. Monk outside. Murray the pass to Terrell. Shoots over Duran. Misses off the left iron. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And here's LeVert. Outside Robinson. LeVert against Monk. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Pass to LeVert for the 3. They get it again. Duran misses the layup. The Kings trail by 8. Monk dishes to MP. Murray sets a screen for MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 23 points.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Duran. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
MP, no good. Detroit leading by 8. Shakes him. Cunningham for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 25 points in the game.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And here's George for 3. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Thompson outside. Pistons passing it around. LeVert against MP. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to MP. It's stolen by Cunningham. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to LeVert. MP against Cunningham. That shot off the mark. Murray with the defensive effort. MP, that's for 2. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Levine is an interesting part of this discussion. He can score and he entertains the fans.
Yeah, one of the more creative dunk artists we've ever seen. Fan engagement is a must-have for any franchise. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Pistons.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down that roster. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Kings trail by 9. On the court right now for the Kings. MP out there with Monk. Then there's Murray. Then it's Paul George. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for MP. Detroit leading by 7. It's stolen by Monk. Pass to Terrell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And both free throws good for MP. And, well, Detroit shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Thompson passes to Duran. Knocks it loose. George with the steal. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 6 points for Keegan Murray.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Terrell. That one's not going to go. Cunningham with some nice D.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Count it. And it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Oh, that's blocked. Thompson with it, now guarded by Monk. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Cunningham on the wing. Plays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 29.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Murray, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense and ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Kevin?
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Cunningham for 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
To the paint, here's Eubanks. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to LeVert, puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. LeVert's got 7.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Murray, a screen on Cunningham. MP finds Murray.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. Off target with his 3.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Here's Terrell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Detroit. Pass to LeVert, 6 to shoot. Duran with a screen on Monk. A 3 from Quickly. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A 3 from MP. Thompson with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Pass to Duran. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Robinson sets a screen for LeVert. Robinson misses. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, George launches a 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Quickly against MP. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pistons leading by 9. On the wing quickly. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP with it. Picked up by Thompson. George looking over the floor. And the shot goes in. George has got 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Quickly. Bucket is good.
And despite the size disadvantage,
both teams making substitutions here. Here's Reed. Outside Westbrook. Over MP. And it's Westbrook missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Charge just screen on Westbrook. Down low. And it's Charge. That time on the assist by MP. Charge has got it all tied up now for the Kings. Here's Clinton. Outside Robinson. Misses the 3. Kings shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
everyone's getting to touch it and everyone contributing.
Westbrook and the dunk by Westbrook.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
MP outside. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Westbrook finds quickly. Here's Robinson. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Reed.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
MP with it. He has 35. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Russell Westbrook out there with Robinson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Clinton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Quickly. To the paint. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharch. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Thompson. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
For 3, Westbrook. Detroit, no good that time either. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. Shoots the 3. Schroeder kicks to MP. Reed with the steal. Quickly against MP. That one goes in. Cunningham's got 31.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Cunningham. Now, here's Quickly. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. DeRozan finds Jones. Back to DeRozan. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 38 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Pass to Quickly. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Westbrook passes to Reed. Now Quickly. Back to Reed. In the corner, it's Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Shot from 16. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Duncan Robinson. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's LeVert in for Quickly. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. Keegan Murray comes in for Jones. George is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Monks subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds.
Another possession, another assist.
You really got to admire the court vision. He's among the elite first-year players we've ever seen, and now ranking 4th all-time in assists among rookies.
That's a tough list to join, isn't it? He's in a team atmosphere here that really has allowed him, though, to flourish. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Eubanks. Eubanks gets a screen from Terrell. Chalk up 2 there. Terrell's got 44.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And here's LeVert. Pistons passing it around. Detroit, no good that time either.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Sacramento.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Cunningham. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He's looking for Duran and finds him. Over MP. Duran, no good. Kings leading now by 9. Eubanks the pass to Murray. MP outside. To the middle. Here's George, and it's denied. A floater. Out to Thompson. Tries a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Monk outside. Wide open look here for Murray. Nailed from three-point land. And the Kings lead by 12.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Cunningham against MP. Got a piece of it.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Some solid defense from Robinson. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson surveying the floor. Now here's Duran. Covered by MP. To end the run. Rebound by the Kings.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Cunningham outside. Over MP. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
George with the screen on Cunningham. George finds MP. Bank shot, no good. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Monk dishes to MP. Fires from 18, and he hits the jumper for 2. Terrell's got 49 points in the game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
MP against Cunningham. Fires the 3. Here's Duran. Lays it in off the window.
And they're not getting the same number of second chance opportunities that they did in the first half. Getting outworked here on the glass.
Now George. MP left side. And again.
50 points for him yet again. And I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Beyond the arc. Duran. Oh, strong tip in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Thompson.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play. Monk outside. Now MP. The three doesn't go.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Thompson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham fires. Jumper is off. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 2 seconds.
Here's MP. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 7. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's LeVert. Good. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Quickly against MP. Down it goes for 3. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line, the King.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Emmanuel, quickly. 1 shot.
Here's Thompson. Robinson. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course, so it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that. Right.
Kevin, over to you.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later on.